am an African, not because I was born there, but because my heart beats with Africans. I'm an African, not because my skin is black, but because my mind is engaged by Africa.
I am an African, not because I live on its soil, but because my soul lives in Africa. When Africa weeps for her children, my cheeks are stained with its tears. But when Africa honors her elders, my head is solely bowed in respect.
When Africa mourns for her victims, my hands are joined in prayer. When Africa celebrates her triumphs, my feet are alive with dancing. I am an African. For her blue skies take my breath away, and my hope for the future is bright.
I am an African, for her people greet me as a family. I am an African, for her wilderness quenches my spirit and brings me closer to the source of life. When the African music beats, my blood pulses to its rhythm, and I become the essence of sound.
When the colors of Africa dazzle in the sun, my senses drink in its rainbow, and I become the palette of nature. When the stones of Africa echo around the fire, my feet walk in its pathways, and I become the footprints of history. I am an African because she is the cradle of our birth and nurtures an ancient wisdom.
I am an African because she lives in the world's shadow and bursts with a radiant luminosity. I am an African because she is the land of tomorrow, and I recognize her gifts as sacred. I am an African.
My name is Lulu. I'm from Zambia, but I've lived in South Africa for close to 20 years. And the way I feel about xenophobia, I feel it's just tarnished all the hard work that South Africa and a lot of other African nations have put in to regain the power that was taken from them. And during the South African struggle, the head office of the ANC was actually in Zambia. So I feel that South Africa is now a very diverse nation, and watching all the xenophobia and the attacks happen, it is something that is quite frightening and a bit disappointing.
We are taught to stand together, to stand for unity, things that promote unity. That's what we represent, diversity. So we're not being active participants of the things that we say we are, the things that South Africa represents. One of our sayings is umtu ngumtu ngabantu, which means I am because you are, we are because of other people that are around us. So I think it's time for us to be active participants of what we believe in.